What's up everyone, it's Grimrib Sage here. So this is a 3-minute review for Loot River. Shout out to Plan of Attack Biz who were kind enough to give me the code. This was released today, so the 19th of 12th 2023. Published and developed by, and sorry if I butcher your names, straka.studio. It is £19.99 on the PlayStation Store. So let's get into it. So the Tetris style moving the platforms is really cool and unique, as you can see in the video. It's really cool, like it uses it quite well to not only traverse but also like solve like little puzzles of like how to move around that. Enemies are really cool. They all have their own look and feel to them, all have their own like movement and attacks and patterns to learn. Weapons are really cool. There's a lot of variety, like everything from spears to swords, katana things, everything in between. Again, they all have their own stats, own skills, such as like strength scaling, dex scaling, stuff like that. Stats are really easy to understand. It's explained nicely, which is really good for trying builds. Controls are really good, really easy to understand, very responsive as well, which is always a good thing in games like this. Art style is really cool and detailed. I like the art style of it. Yeah, it's proper like dingy, sort of like scurrying around in like sewers and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's nice difficulty options, but it is still challenging as well. But yeah, it is more approachable. Couple of little negatives as such is it can be awkward trying to solve the puzzles. I found myself quite often just sitting there trying to figure out, okay, so I need to move like this box up to then go across to then move this one down and all the rest. So it can be a little bit annoying. And you do die incredibly easy. Like there's a lot of enemies, and because you're fighting them on little platforms, if you go on the platform and you try to get the hell away, they can obviously get onto the platform and then you're stuck there. So, and they do tend to mob you, so it is quite challenging in that regard. Overall though, I'd put this as a weight on a sale, just because for $19.99 it has cool weapons, enemies, stats, easy to understand for builds, nice controls, responsive, and a cool platform movement. However, like I said, it can be a bit awkward trying to move the platforms and stuff like that, and you do die quite easily. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe. It helps me an absolute ton. It's in order to get codes for games like this. I have to submit this to my blog, which is www.garylodgegamesreview.game.blog, to publishers, developers. They then look at it and decide whether or not I get it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, put in the comments. I'll do my very best to answer.